I just want to give a quick update about the situation surrounding my YouTube channel. I recently received a strike from Showpro on one of my videos, and since then, I've been working with YouTube and my YouTube network to get this resolved. It's a very interesting situation because this strike doesn't show any reason or indication of any copyright content, especially when my video falls under fair use. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone that supported me and my other content creators who've been going through this exact same issue. Like seriously, I really appreciate it. I'm going to make a full video about all of this, fingers crossed, when it gets resolved. I'll still be making content throughout the week, so be sure to stay tuned for all of those videos when they come out. It took me 4 attempts to make this video and a lot of strength, but I'm glad I done it in the end no matter how long it took me. So once again, thank you so much for all of the love and support you've shown me and the channel during this stressful time. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, what's going on guys? My name's Raph, and today, episode 9 of the Pokemon Aim to be a Pokemon Master series aired in Japan. This episode marked the end of Team Rocket in the Pokemon anime. We also got revealed to the preview of next week's episode, and also new information surrounding the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet anime. There's a bunch of information to cover, so let's jump straight into it. Don't forget to leave this video a like to show your support. I'll be sure to bring out my next video shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't ready to keep up to date, and without further ado, let's begin. The episode opens up with the gang continuing on with their journey, and along the way, they see a Delibird. This Delibird is the one from the Rocket headquarters, and it ends up delivering Team Rocket food as they're hungry. But that doesn't matter, because the best thing delivered to them was their old Pokemon. These were Pokemon from the Advanced Generation series, all the way up to XY. My heart sunk when I saw this because I was thinking, wow, we're really seeing all of Team Rocket's Pokemon return for this one occasion. Well, to be fair, it wasn't all of them, seeing as Arbok and Weezing and the Alola Pokemon weren't there, but it was so good that we got to see them to at least acknowledge and remember them. I'm a little upset that they couldn't come back for a moment like this, but I guess it's the rightest decision at the end of the day. I thought it was quite funny how Giovanni used his wealth to create a gold statue that held a digital message to the trio. We got to see continuity of all of the Pokemon that Team Rocket owned, including those that were unable to join them, such as Weezing, Arbok, Weepinbell, Dustox, Lickitung, Chimecho, Katnia, Marini, and Mimikyu. The gang's plan to lure in Pikachu and attempt to catch him for one final time was pretty smart. Using all of their Pokemon's abilities to try and misplay and distract them was pretty cool. I feel like that if we had all of their Pokemon return, it could have made out for a much more compelling plan. But oh well. We got to see Ash's Infernape and Hawlucha return as well, including Brock's Ludicolo, alongside Misty's Staryu and of course Psyduck. With so much conflict going on, we noticed how an innocent Slakoth was brought into the middle of everything, and of course, Ash went on to save it. Thanks to Latias predicting the event and potential damage, she saves Ash in return, and then reveals herself to him. With her help, Team Rocket are sent blasting off again for the final time. But this is where it gets interesting. The trio seem to argue about the failed plan, and then they end up going their separate ways. I was quite shocked. How can they end off their time in the anime like this? I really hope there's some other clarification or potential return for this group, because there's no way they can leave the anime like this after 25 years, and for all of their Pokemon to see it like that end as well. Latias then visualised an event that was to come forward, showcasing how her brother Latios was being hunted by someone. And this is where we get to see the plot transition into next week's episode, with Ash and the gang helping Latias attempt to rescue him. I've been seeing some mixed opinions about today's episode, and I can understand why the community is a bit divided about the overall episode itself. At first, we all thought that this was going to be the ending episode for Team Rocket, but the way they separated at the end, it just doesn't make sense. So I'm really thinking that they are going to be definitely appearing at the end of the anime again. We never even got to see Arbok or Weezing or any of the other Pokemon that didn't make it into the episode, so I'm really hoping that maybe Giovanni has some plans set up for how we can find these Pokemon and send them over to Jessie, James and Meowth for one final moment. I don't know what it is, I've just got this feeling that there's something missing from this puzzle. Like, how can they just leave at the end of it like that? Going their separate ways without saying goodbye properly or even taking their Pokemon with them? There's definitely something missing here. So fingers crossed we do get to see them return again for one last time, especially before Ash and Pikachu leave the anime after 25 years. I'm sure they're going to be there for that final moment. I mean, if they can see Ash win some of his most iconic battles and even become world champion, then surely they have to be there to send him off. But who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But overall, this episode was a bit 50-50 for me. I liked it, but at the same time, the ending just didn't hit right for me. As always, when subs are revealed, I'll post my full review on Twitter. In terms of next week's episode, the preview showed us a pretty big narrative to come. So it seems Latias leads Ash into the crew for where Latios is being hunted. Latios appears that it doesn't like to be treated from injury, possibly showing anger in terms of a similar concept to what happened with Ash and Latias, how she got a bad impression from humans. The hunter in question is giving off Big Hunter J vibes, as they seem to have a device that can freeze Pokemon and potentially turn them into stone, and they even have a dragon type Pokemon that gives off a malicious character. It looks like a battle will unfold, and it could even possibly result to Ash maybe catching Latias or Latias, or even both of them in this episode. Or maybe he won't even catch Latias, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'll be sure to elaborate on this in another video soon. Now let's take a closer look at the new information revealed for the Generation 9 Pokémon Scarlet and Violet anime. Before I begin, the details I'll be discussing are in no particular order. This is just pure speculation. So at the end of today's episode, we got revealed to a new trailer focusing on the Pokémon Scarlet and Violet anime. It started off by focusing on Freed and Captain Pikachu, and within the trailer, it revealed 4 new characters and their partner Pokemon. The first character revealed was Oreo, and she is a Metagross as her partner Pokemon. She is someone who is fascinated and experienced when it comes to metals and mechanics. The next character is Murdoch, and he has a Rockruff as his part Pokemon. Murdoch is classed as someone who is a great cook. Molly is the next character that was revealed, and she has a Chansey as her partner Pokemon, which has the speciality of being a first aider and providing medical treatment. And finally, we have Lando, who doesn't seem to have a partner Pokemon as of yet, but is classed as someone who is a fisherman. All of these crewmates make up the Rising Vault Takers who are part of Free's travel crew. It's quite cool that we got introduced to these new characters, and I look forward to seeing how they'll be travelling alongside Freed and most likely providing assistance to Liko and Roy on their journey as well. It also makes sense as these Pokemon are relatable to the ones shown in the key visual poster. A new image also got shown, and this appears to show off the airship that the crew will be on, which is absolutely gigantic. Taking a closer look at the aircraft, we notice how the top wings even turn into a battlefield, meaning that maybe Liko and Roy can train alongside Freed in the air. That is going to be insane. With the way the anime series is said to be focusing on Liko and Roy travelling across the world including the Paldea region, this airship is by far going to be the main form of transportation. Maybe Freed is a professor that has travelled across all of the regions already, hence why he has accompanied these crewmates. Maybe he made friends with them during his own adventures in the different regions, also implying why they all have different Pokemon. I'm going to throw out 2 possible theories in regards to how maybe Freed is either genuine and wants to help Liko and Roy travel and discover their goals, or maybe he's a secret villain that will have a plot change, maybe implying that he wants to use the protagonist to help him get closer to a certain treasure or goal for himself. But I think he's genuine anyway, and seeing as he was shown to be at rescue to Liko, maybe he truly is a good person and just wants to help the 2 protagonists travel, unless if that was just a stunt or something, but who knows. I'm looking forward to seeing how all of these characters will assist our heroes in the new series. But why not let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to interact with me, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and join the Team PokeRef Discord server to discuss all things Pokemon. You can find the rest of my social networks on screen and in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave it a like, as your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Finally, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date on my videos, and click on the little bell to enable notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to stick around for more Pokemon content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.